Hello, Dimsdale. I'm Jet You Betcha with today's editorial, which technically makes it a Jetatorial. U.S. stocks soared after Donald Trump's presidential victory, with the Dow Jones gaining over 1,300 points, marking one of its largest single-day increases. The S&P 500 and NASDAQ rose 1.9%, with investors anticipating deregulation and pro-business policies under Trump, who also led Republicans to regain Senate control. Market relief followed the swift election outcome, alleviating uncertainty. U.S. Treasury yields rose as expectations of higher tariffs countered the Federal Reserve's efforts to cut rates. Global markets reacted with mixed results. European stocks posted small gains, while Japan's Nikkei surged 2.6% and Chinese markets dipped, expecting more tariffs. In other developments, New Mexico State Police recently destroyed tens of thousands of pounds of marijuana plants from NNK Equity LLC's greenhouses in northwestern New Mexico, marking the state's largest cannabis seizure since recreational laws changed in 2021. The state's Cannabis Control Division previously issued non-compliance orders against NNK Equity for not displaying licenses, lacking water rights, insufficient security measures, and health code violations. NNK's attorney, Jacob Candelaria, argued that his clients were not properly notified of the license revocation and planned to sue the state, claiming civil rights violations. State regulators assert that due process was followed, and NNK Equity is seeking a hearing to challenge the revocation and property destruction. In other updates, a Honda HA420 jet crashed during an aborted takeoff at Falcon Field Airport in Mesa, Arizona, killing all 5 people on board, officials reported. The accident occurred around 4:40 p.m. when the jet struck the airport's perimeter fence and collided with a vehicle outside the airport property. The Federal Aviation Administration and Mesa Fire and Medical Department confirmed the fatalities but provided no additional details on injuries or if anyone was in the vehicle at the time. Witness Joshua Galabi, a pilot, described hearing a loud noise and seeing smoke after the crash. The National Transportation Safety Board is leading the investigation into the incident. In another update, a study in Science finds that reducing sugar intake during a child's first 1,000 days, from conception to age 2, may lower risks of chronic illnesses later in life. Data from the UK after World War II, when sugar rationing ended, showed that children born during rationing had a 30% lower obesity risk, along with a 35% lower risk of type 2 diabetes and a 20% lower risk of high blood pressure. The study highlights how early sugar exposure may foster lifelong cravings for sweets. Experts recommend that parents model healthier eating habits, avoid sugary foods at home, and limit sugary drinks for their children. Reformulating baby foods and improving public nutritional literacy could also help reduce sugar exposure in young children. From all of us here, stay classy, Dimsdale.